Welcome to Getting Negative. I'm your host, Dave Wiesel. I've got a question for you. What are the first three things that come to mind when I say Wisconsin? That's right. Cheese, the Packers, riding lawnmowers. Now, what are the first three things that come to mind when I say northern Wisconsin? That's right. A 4-story muskie, a beaver refereeing a boxing match between two raccoons, and riding lawnmowers. I've got all of that and a special guest appearance by a famous YouTuber. And I'll give you a little hint. Casey Neistat is a YouTuber. This is the Northwoods episode.
These ain't no rain boots, they ain't for snow. These boots are made for bucking down at the rodeo. These boots were made for bucking at the county fair. My spur, it spins, I'm sure to win while riding my favorite man.
The morning started out dreary, so I waited 5 minutes and it changed. The autumn colors were beaming in the sunlight, still saturated from the morning humidity. I was hungover from the night before because I was back in Wausau. That is an excuse for being hungover as much as it is a reason. On my way north, I only made one photo. I like to imagine that at least one Larry Bird level basketball player was created from a basketball hoop set to this height. I was quickly back on my way to see a northern Wisconsin treasure. The Freshwater Fish Museum in Hayward, Wisconsin. It had been almost 20 years since I'd been away, so the memories of this place were so distant, I started to wonder if they were real or just stories I'd told myself. Was the fish really this big? You'll never find another place in North America to appreciate a 4-story muskie, let alone a 6-foot-tall crappie. Even in prehistoric times, you'd never see a crappie this big. Or would you? The yard area here feels a lot more like an amusement park than it does a museum, and I'm totally into that. Look at those teeth, too. Muskie have teeth. That's what I always thought about when people would dangle their feet off the edge of a dock, was just one of those things coming up and just degloving your pinky toe. With my white eyes. That guy's got a cataract problem. This looks more like a fish that you would find in Montana. I don't believe that these type of fish actually exist in Wisconsin. Now this looks like a Wisconsin fish. This looks like the type of fish that would eat a lot of cheese. Put a little Gouda on a hook. Maybe a little sharp cheddar. I did not stop to read all of the names, but I was very honored to be in their presence while walking up these stairs. By luck, I caught the museum on a slow morning, so there wasn't a line to the top of the muskie. I had the whole place to myself. Well, almost to myself. I wonder how many parents brought their kids to this place and were like, well, I'm going to walk around and I'm going to look at the fishes. You kids go over there and play on the other fishes. And then they look at this stuff and their kids just start crying. To anybody at the fish museum, I will come up there and repaint these things. You just tell me what you want to pay me to do it, and I will make it work within my budget. That offer stands. Which way you going through this one, buddy? Huh? Look at this thing. I mean, I get it, it's cute and all, but it's... I mean, come on. I mean... I was just having a good time shooting photos when all of a sudden...
Excuse me, asshole.
What?
Can you not see that I'm over there with a very expensive digital camera trying to take a picture of this fish under the fall colors? I don't need you and your silly multicolored hat blocking my damn photo.
Then Photoshop me out. It's digital. Do whatever you want with it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Me a 645. That's what I was gonna bring. I have a bunch of lenses for this that I was gonna use on that.
Wait a minute. Aren't you that Pollock with the YouTube channel?
Sir, that's racist.
How?
But yes.
What are the chances of running into another YouTuber, let alone a film photography YouTuber? Well, better than you'd think, but I digress.
Hey, Silent Bobski.
What?
Look, I'm actually a really big fan of your channel.
Who do you think you are?
So I have this channel called Getting Negative.
Oh, you're that George guy.
No, that's negative feedback.
So you're not popular.
No, I'm a good photographer.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't want to like step on your feet or anything, but if we join forces, we might actually be able to make something greater than the sum of our own lenses, as it were.
Are you asking me to kiss? Because I'm not going to.
Not right now,
Okay.
and probably not later, and probably never, but we should work together on this.
Okay. How do you want to work together?
I don't know. Let's just hang out. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so we're buddies now because he has a film camera. Jeans, he's actually better than me. All right, take your picture on, I assume, Portrait 400.
No, actually, it's Fuji, some Fuji 400H.
Fuji.
Yeah, whatever that one is.
Okay, as long as you didn't say Ektar, then I would have thrown up right here.
I have 5 rolls of Ektar.
Me too. Don't tell anyone.
I also have 5 rolls. Well, no, I have 4 rolls of Portra 160.
Hey, you see what that salmon is wearing? An orange leafy hat.
That is true.
Go photograph it. I'll wait my turn.
It doesn't say Carhartt though.
Pretend. It's a fish. I think you can't read.
And now it was time to head into the Hall of Recognition. You want fish? We got f***ing fish. Look at this fish. You want Sasquatch? We got Sasquatch. Thank you for subscribing. What does Sasquatch have to do with fish? I don't know. Probably ate them, right? Nobody ever tried to tell me Sasquatch was a vegetarian. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Look at, what was with that hand? Did you see that hand? You want motorboats? We got fucking motorboats. We got rooms of motorboats. We got multiple rooms full of motorboats. Multiple wings of rooms full of motorboats. No one ever tried to put this many motorboats in one room before. Or did they? Maybe you're saying, hey Dave, I've seen a room full of motorboats before. Well, did you see multiple rooms full of motorboats before? Do you think the guys who donated the motorboats to the museum got to write it off on their taxes that year? Motorboats. Now, my girlfriend says I'm the best motorboater in town, which is kind of weird because I don't fish. I mean, half of this thing is just a motorboat museum. You want fish that never existed in this area? We got them. Tons of them. Walls worth of them. You want reels? We got reels. Cases of them. And I present to you an entire wing of the Fish Museum completely dedicated to photographs of men holding fish.
Look at him. He loves it.
Ladies of the dating app world, you've been asking for a long time, why are there so many pictures of men holding fish? Let me tell you something. Men holding fish existed way before dating apps. There's an entire section of this museum that's just filled with photographs of men holding fish. These photographs, all older than the internet is. This phenomenon has been going on for much longer than you realize and will continue to go on. It's like being inside of a photo album of people holding fish. All of these photos are shot on film. The dedication and low-level white noise of humiliation these men must have felt when they walked into their local Shopco to get their film developed and printed in duplicate is palatable to say the least. Entire crates of 36 exposure rolls consisting only of one man holding 32 different fish. Roll after roll, the Shopco employees normalized the insanity of the same question you all ask of me now as you correctly choose to swipe left. Pure insanity. What about fish finders? Do they got fish finders, Dave? Yeah, they do. A whole case of them. What about a diorama of a view of the entire park? Yeah, they got one of those too. And this, the beauty of them all. The world record muskie at 69 pounds, 110 ounces. After the fish museum, I headed over to the Moccasin Bar. The Moccasin Bar. Okay, now here's how I explain the Moccasin Bar to people. It's this bar that's full of taxidermied dioramas, and like one of them is like a boxing ring with two muskrats boxing, and one of them is knocked out, and the referee is like a raccoon or something like that. That's the way I explain it, but that's how I remember it. Taxidermied animals hanging out. Oh, look, more fish. Oh, look, baby deer. Oh, look at the little baby deer. Oh, look, grouse. And more fish. Here's the trial. Oh, there's a badger on trial. In Wisconsin, too. Come on. Can you believe it? Look at there's evidence. The judge is a wolf. Oh, this is definitely a hung jury. What is going on? Look at, why has that guy got a switchblade? Why has that guy got a gun? What is happening right there? Yeah, these two, not friends. Look at those claws. That bear looks constipated. Oh, a little bobcat. Look at all these squirrels. This whole thing is just squirrels. Just anthropomorphizing squirrels. Wait, Sweet Adeline? I thought it was Sweet Caroline. Nice. Having drinks. Betting, gambling, drinking. Look at. Stealing. Oh, I'm just grabbing a carrot. But he's really getting slipped a card. That guy must be a bartender or something. He's got a holster too, but no gun in it. Look at, there's gun over on this side. Kentucky Moonshine. Boozing it up. Here's the boxing scene. Okay, so the boxers are raccoons, the cornermen are skunks, and it looks like there's a beaver as a referee. And he's got a nice watch on too. After the Moccasin Bar, I started to make my way slowly back to Wausau. I stopped in Ladysmith to let the dogs out and stretch my legs a little bit and shoot a couple of photos.
Hey, wait a minute. That's my friend Kip.
Was it really a coincidence that I kept running into Kip? Technically, no. All it takes is a dedicated amount of time, doing your own research, and some totally, completely legal, technically, tracking devices, and you can make these sort of things happen.
It's time I better hit the town. Hit it, don't quit, Mr. Spur. Stumbled out the door about a quarter to 2.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Northwoods episode. If you did enjoy that story, maybe watch another video. I've got other videos. There's somewhere around here that you can click on other videos. A special thanks to Kip for being in this episode, and Evan Estrada for providing music, aka Clayton Spur. Link in the description for both of those wonderful human beings. Till the next time. Till next time.